Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
Line is waiting, fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder, there's lightning in your stride.
All right, Power 2 Morning Show, Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. I'm Corey Cove. There's Paul Meat Sauce Lambert. There's Zachary Halverson. No Chris today. I think we've upgraded. From Chris to Julia Daniels. Hi, Julia.
Ooh, hi, guys.
Hi, Julia. Julia, Paul, Julia.
Hi.
Julia, Zach. This is Julia.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bright and early. Well,
I know.
Early. Not so bright yet.
Thanks for coming in this early. You know, it's not like iHeart cuts guests a check. Right? This is just because you think it's fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a long day for me, but I think it's worth it.
Ooh, man.
Better
There's
live
days-
up to my expectations.
We get paid, and there's days I'm not sure it's worth it.
Yeah, today will be fun.
Yeah, today will be fun.
Yeah.
You know, like Abbott always says, how do you guys not know who's going to be on your show? Like, why don't you text everybody? Why don't you know? I'm not even sure. I think Parker Fox later. I think Audra Martin later. I don't know.
Yeah, we know Parrish is gone.
He's gone.
Okay.
I know that.
Yeah.
That's why we asked Julia.
Yeah. I think he's in Florida.
Not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know
where
the
he-
rest of the day. Who knows?
I assume Parker at 7.
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't know. How do you guys not know? We don't care.
No.
Part of the fun.
Yeah, if they show up, great. If they don't, we'll move on.
Yeah. Right. We'll just wing it anyway.
Wing it.
Yeah, we're winging it anyway.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why would we not?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Why would we not? Julia, what's new with you?
Well,
Not a whole lot, it sounds like.
no, I mean, after the Vikings lost this week, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're all in the same boat, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
I mean, it's gonna, it's frustrating. We will still do our coverage as per usual of Vikings, but
yeah, you got it. They're still always the number one story in town.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Although I have a jealousy question for you. Mm-hmm. You're in the sports department, right?
Yes.
Now we love Alicia Lewis.
Yes.
Okay, we're pro Alicia on this show.
Yeah.
She's going to the Olympics.
I know.
And
She's
she's
gonna go
covering
cover curling.
and stuff. How come you don't get to
Yeah.
go to the Olympics?
Well, that's a management question. I don't get a say in who they pick to go to the Olympics.
They sent the morning anchor,
Yeah.
who we love.
Yeah.
Big fans.
Yes.
Love Alicia. But she's out in South Dakota covering, I think it was
Yeah.
South Dakota, covering
and
curling, and now
also-
she's going to Italy.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal.
We're like stretched thin right now as it is covering Vikings and Wolves and things. So I don't know if you guys have seen, but Wolves has been on KARE
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh,
past
yeah.
2 Fridays,
Yeah, yeah.
and then they're on this Friday as well. So it's a lot. And there was no time, this week for us, any of us in the sports department, to get out to South Dakota. So I don't know if it's a scheduling thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
No one consulted me about who's going to the Olympics.
I don't know if it was a big upset, but how about the end of an era? Schuster's squad out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
No, those are our guys. Those
Yeah,
are
that
those are
sucks.
Rosie's guys. You know, Rosie owes them a dinner at Manny's.
He does?
Yes, from the
Still?
time they won the gold medal. He
Well-
said he would pay for their dinner at Manny's. I'm sure he's done it by now, right? That was like, what,
Yeah.
7 years ago?
So he took him to Manny's and bought him dinner, right?
That was the bet, yes. If you win gold, I'll buy you dinner at Manny's.
Well, he doesn't have to. They're not going to make it.
No, they won.
Oh.
They won gold.
When they won it. Oh.
Yeah. No, the first time when we met him.
Oh.
Before they went to the Olympics and won the gold, he said, if you win the gold medal, I'll buy you guys dinner
That was
at
like
Manny's.
2018.
That was
Must
a
have
long time ago.
Said that in passing, maybe.
No, he said it on the air. Seriously.
Oh.
On the air, he said that he would.
Yes.
And
that's the night we
but
all went out
they
with
were
them
all-
2 Mannies.
Yes, we were all there.
He
Yes.
paid for it, right?
No, Mark Parrish did.
Oh. Well, he's paid Parrish back by now. He wants this bit to end, right?
That is incorrect.
He didn't pay Parrish back? That
He
was
did not.
7 years ago.
No,
8 years ago.
So if you recall, that was the night he claimed he didn't know dinner was at Manny's that night. Paul, your hands up.
You can see the CCO studios from the Manny's front door.
Fair point, Zachary.
it's a lot of people to get together, right? You know, there's
Hard to
different
schedule.
schedules and everything. But
Most of those guys live up north.
Right. But you were able to get everybody together.
Everybody was there.
Everybody.
They were there.
Yes.
A block away from where he was.
Mm-hmm.
And he not only did he not show up.
Didn't pay the bill.
No.
Everything you
Did
guys
he
are saying
plan
are
it?
accurate. He didn't plan to have to pay.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the
But
part
But he
he did
planned
not.
everything else?
We planned it.
We planned it
Yeah.
and made it very clear to him that the dinner was that night.
He said he
And,
never got the text.
And he was told, he told us that he wasn't sure it was that night.
He was too busy.
Yeah. So that was 7 years ago. And like you said, he could have 7 years ago just paid Parrish back and said, thanks for picking up the tab. That was a bet. A bet's a
What
bet.
do I owe you?
And we always do this when we run this weekly bit. Is
it weekly?
He could have easily...
Specifically this week when Schuster's
Yeah.
squad is now
He
officially
could have
out of the
easily
Olympics.
just said, Parrish, I'm not paying for Corey. I'm not paying for Hawk. I'm not paying for Sauce. And I'm not paying for Lawyer
Sure,
Lambert.
just the team.
Just the
That
team.
was the bet.
That was the bet.
It wasn't you have to pick up the tab for the whole table, which
Right.
Parrish did.
Parrish did.
It was just pick up the tab for the team.
Yep.
Which was 5 guys, right? Because it was the 4 and the alternate.
Yeah.
So it's just 5 guys.
Yeah.
Pay for 5 guys.
Yeah.
And no, not 5 guys like burgers and fries. Pay for 5 guys to go to Manny's.
Yeah. And then...
Not that
we
big of a
got
deal.
Maybe the most epic State Fair t-shirt out of it.
Yep. The Manny's Bill t-shirt with the actual itinerary. Well, not the itinerary. the actual
itemized
Yeah,
receipt.
itemized. Thank you.
We
Receipt.
put on a t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, you should see it.
What?
Oh, yeah. To troll the hell out of
With
it.
Mark Parrish's legitimate signature on it when he signed for the tab.
Julia, let me go for how do you feel about gambling in general? Pro gambling, anti gambling, or indifferent?
Indifferent.
Indifferent.
Yeah.
So my wife and I argue about this all the time, and Sauce is the best example because whenever we make a bet on the show, and Sauce loses to me, which lately he's losing to no one. But back in the day, if he would lose a bet to me, I would say to my wife, "Yeah, I won whatever. Sauce owes me $200," and she'd go, "You're not going to make him pay, are you?" I go, "The F I'm not.
What?
A bet is a bet.
Yeah.
A bet is your word, right?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
This isn't, medieval times where if your word was life and death, but gentlemen's gambling here.
Yeah.
Gentlemen's word. It's like, if I make a bet, you have to pay up.
Correct.
So, I don't know, a little character flaw if you make a bet and don't pay. You know
I
what
agree.
I'm saying?
No, I agree.
So we've held it over him for 7 straight years.
Yeah.
If not longer. Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
2018.
I think it
Wow.
was, yeah.
Can you believe that's 7 years ago?
I know.
Yeah.
Time is a bitch.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Nope. Real greasy.
So anyway, tough break for Schuster. I don't know if they were favored to go back though. If his team was favored to go back just
Yeah,
because of
they
all the
were.
experience. Oh, they were the favorites.
Oh,
yeah,
that
they were
sucks.
technically upset by.
Okay. Team Casper, I think, right?
Yeah.
What?
What a cool name.
6 Olympics, though. How crazy is
No,
that?
for sure. The run has been epic.
That's
24
insane.
years of Olympics.
And they were freaking stars, man.
Yeah.
Like they stole those Olympics.
Yeah.
And when we had them on before they left, to be totally honest, it was just whatever. These guys are just
whatever.
curlers. Who gives
Yeah,
a
who
rat's
cares?
ass? Let's just send them on their way.
Yeah.
They're localish
On the way.
guys. Best of luck, fellas. And then they stole the hearts
Yeah.
of the entire
Yeah.
country, and everybody was on the edge of their seats, and we were watching it live, and we didn't quite understand the strategy, but every
Right.
shot we were absolutely on pins and needles. We're like, this is super
Yeah.
fun.
It was
and they
great.
were always very nice. Obviously, that
Right.
was never in question. Even when we're like, who are these guys? They were very nice from day one. Easy squad to cheer for. So end of an era. Shout out to John Schuster
Man, isn't
and
that
everybody
the
that's
beauty,
been on his teams.
beauty of the Olympics? You just have these random sports. Then you just fall in love with the people that.
Do you cover? Oh man, I'm putting you in a tough spot here. Do you cover sports? Not necessarily the pro teams here. Are you ever at like Orono lacrosse and you're like, what am I doing with my life?
No, I don't cover lacrosse really. The prep stuff that we really focus on is hockey, football, basketball.
Okay.
And to be honest, hockey and basketball here are so insane that it's like I'm covering kids that are like going to be playing D1 basketball, D1 hockey. I mean, the hockey is truly like about as good as it gets when it comes to high school hockey.
High school hockey's awesome.
No, I mean, like, to be completely honest with you guys, is camera work my favorite thing on planet Earth? No, I don't love carrying a camera around and going to shoot my own stuff because it's not something that I think that I'm particularly good at. And I like the on-air stuff and going doing the interviews and talking to people. And that's kind of my bread and butter of the job. But I will say covering high school stuff here isn't too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah. And honestly, you get to know the kids and the coaches too. And so that makes it 100% worth it as well because you get to talk to them and see them all the time.
We catch hell all the time too because we have super, super, super fun jobs. But obviously there's things I hate about this job. Everybody hates something about their job. So, I just was curious because you have a cool job too. It's fun. You have awkward hours like we do.
Yes.
That's probably the downside. It probably cuts into your social life and seing friends and hanging out with people and stuff like that, especially since you're still young. But there's got to be a time or two where you're like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this?
The worst, not to hate on anybody, but the worst part of it all for me, because some people love this part, is when I do an interview and then I have to go back and we call it tracking. You go back and you have to pull all of your sound bites and write them out so that you can write your script for the story. And that it's just tedious work sitting there, re-listening to an interview over and over again and writing the time cues down for each soundbite that you have.
That's a job that's got to be replaced by AI.
You would think,
can we get that?
At some
you
point.
shouldn't be doing that by hand.
At some point, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, KARE.
Yeah, come on, KARE.
But that's the part that I just put it off because I love when the story's finished or helping the photographer that I'm working with, looking at the edits and talking about the different creative ways you can do things. But it's the first part after you do an interview of going back and listening. And you have to put in 27 ;01:05 through 27. It's
what?
Sitting there typing all that out is.
Do you know I'm a journalism major and I'm not quite sure how to properly use a semicolon?
Really?
No. Well, I've also been out of school for 23 years. I probably knew 23 years ago, but now I have no idea.
The
how
semicolon that I'm talking about, though, is just how it's in our editing system.
That's
I don't
the
actually
program?
have to use the semicolon. My photographer would know what I'm talking about.
Why you're supposed to put it in there?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, since we're just kind of going around the room here, since this first segment is just, whatever, we have no plan.
Right.
Random ass kissing. When you made your initials debut, we're like, God dang, Julia almost won. Julia can play a little bit. So we were, pleasantly surprised at hey, wow, look at this. We got a player here. I think you're better at password than you are at initials.
Yeah.
You can play. You're a good password player.
I think word games are just my thing. Thank you. I appreciate
Respect
it.
a good password player.
I think I always tell everybody, I think it's because I played catchphrase for a long time with my best friend's family growing up, which I don't know. Do you guys know what that is?
Do you, Core?
I've never played it, but I've seen it on the shelves 1,000 times.
Yeah, it's this little device that's potato shaped, and it has a word on it, and every other person's on. You sit in a circle, every other person's on a team, so there's 2 teams, and it's like charades, but it's with a word. It's password, basically. Mm-hmm. And you sit there and you try and get your team to be able to guess what the word is, then you pass it off, and then whoever the alarm goes off on, that team loses. Yeah. So I played that for a long time, so I think that has something to do with it.
I just love games. I'm watching Wheel last night, and Cy Amundsen calls me, name drop. Cy calls me at 6:40. I answer, and I go, this better be good. I'm watching Wheel. And he goes, I'll make it quick. And in about a minute and a half later, he had made his point, said what he needed to say. And I go, all right, cool. See ya. I got to go.
Wheel of Fortune?
Okay. John Creasel, who comes in here on Fridays, they love it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
If I'm home, if I'm not doing, which is almost always, if I'm not doing something else, if it's 6:30, my internal clock goes off and I'm like, I feel like something's, oh my God, it's Wheel. And I'll run upstairs for the old Wheel. So, yeah, he called me at 6:40 and I wanted to kill everybody, but he made it quick.
Yeah.
I think I only missed a half a puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, though.
You could pause it.
Yeah, but I got to keep everything on schedule. I got to keep moving,
You can fast forward it through the commercial.
Definitely could.
Like people are going to do in about 15 seconds on this show.
By the way, and also, of course, I have all of them DVR'd. I could just go back and watch it. But I'm trying to watch it live, I'm trying to multitask. I'm getting stuff done. I'm watching Wheel.
it's not the same if it's not live.
I know.
Plus, you got that Wheel of Fortune burner Twitter account that you like to interact with others. And
What?
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I wish.
Oh.
Wait,
And that's a thing that a lot of celebrities are owning up to, that they have these
do you have a
burner
burner
accounts.
account?
No.
Yeah, well, he's not going to tell us if he does.
I don't have burner accounts, but I do have access to the Power Trip account, my own account, and the Initials account. So I have various people that I follow on each of the three. Yeah, but I'm not trolling on any of the three. I just
Yeah.
Checking in.
right.
Which ones do you have me blocked on?
I don't even know. I don't have you blocked on any of them. I have a lot of people here muted on some of them because I don't need to see those tweets 3 times, right?
Got it.
Because I'm checking all 3 accounts. So, and in fact,
that
I've
makes
caught a lot of heat, Julia, over the years because somebody would be like, you don't even follow me on Twitter. I'm like, yeah, I do. And then I realized, well, on one of the accounts, I don't. But the other one I do. So I see your stuff. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When you get a lot of follow requests or something, I don't think I have my Twitter follow notifications on. So when people tell me that they followed me,
I've never had
I'm like,
those on.
okay.
I don't think I've ever
I don't
had
think
them.
No,
it
you
told me that you did.
Because early on, it would email you. You'd get an email
What?
every time somebody, yeah.
I just wish I had found Instagram a lot earlier. It's so much better than Twitter. It's so much better. So much more positive.
It's the stuff you want to
Cleaner.
see.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Twitter's very
Twitter's
positive.
funnier.
Yeah, Twitter's very, very positive.
Yeah, how is it not? Again, I follow
cesspool.
the fun. Why do you follow the cesspool?
Well, again,
You only see what
this
you
is the
follow.
speech every time
Correct.
we have this argument. Every
Doesn't
time you
make
say,
any
just
sense.
hit the following, not the for you one.
Never
Right?
do the for you.
I'm always on the for you.
No.
But
When
you
am
gotta
I-
dabble. You gotta see what's going on. That's
No.
the cesspool.
No.
She's always on
the
it.
cesspool.
Stay in the shallow end.
I'm always on the for you, and then if you
Why, man?
linger on like a movie trailer
Exactly.
too long, you're gonna see that something about that movie for the next 3 weeks.
Well,
on your-
I said that about Instagram yesterday. You click on one adult in a diaper video, and all of a
Yep.
sudden that's all you're seeing is grown people wearing diapers. And I'm like, I didn't
Jeez.
want this. I just clicked on one.
Mine's all like AI. What kind of bed would you sleep in if you were born in January, February, March? And it's like an
man.
ice cube bed.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're like, no one is
honey
sleeping no one is sleeping in any of those. The honey bed looks terrible.
I like how the algorithm.
I love that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's like all these different, it's like, and you're like, no one would lay down in a honey bed. You'd be so sticky and gross.
They're like hot lava bed.
Yeah.
I do
You
like
die.
the algorithm thinks Julia's pretty boring and thinks everybody here is an absolute pervert.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shocker.
Shocker. Let's just give her bed recommendations. More of the Power Trip Morning Show. Julia Daniels from KARE 11 is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
KFAN and the Vikings are teaming up for Toys for Tots. Join us live at Shields in Eden Prairie on Tuesday, December 2nd from 5:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. for our annual broadcast presented by Unreal. Bring toys, spread some joy. And if you're one of the first 50 donors each show, you'll score a sweet KFAN Unreal Winter Beanie. Details at KFAN.com/toys.
Yeah, a couple cool things in the next couple of weeks. So Toys for Tots, December 2nd at Shields, right?
Yeah.
That's what Zachary just mentioned. And then a week and a half from now, our 24th birthday at the Mall of America, 7 and 9. So you can come see the Power Trip multiple times in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, that'll be great. That Friday show is super fun.
Yep, and again, I mentioned we only have 1 year left before we're out of the row zone.
Yeah.
And somebody on Twitter was like, well, he left like almost a year ago, so you guys really only had 23 years with him. I'm like, you're missing the point. I'm not talking about him being on the show 25 years. I'm saying in a year, he's unwilling to date us.
Yeah, he doesn't care anymore. He's
he's
also
like
really
Leo.
busy during the holiday season.
Oh, schedule filled up?
Yeah.
Well, that happens.
He's real busy planning the holidays.
Yeah. Hawk's gone today. We mentioned that. We didn't even ask him where he was going. He's like, I'm going to take Wednesday off. We're like, okay.
Yeah.
No idea where he is. He'll
I
be
think
back tomorrow,
I
though.
think he's doing a speech at like 8:30 or something.
Maybe he's doing that Dunkers bit.
Yeah.
What the hell's Dunkers?
I don't know. I've never been invited for obvious reasons. I look like hell, and I don't think they want me part of their little club. And I've ripped half the people that go.
Very true.
Like almost all of them.
So PJ's there?
I think so.
Who else? Do the Polads go?
I would assume, yeah. Yeah.
Dunkers?
It's like the Minnesota Illuminati, I think.
Sports Illuminati with donuts and coffee.
The sports 1%?
Yeah. Royce, I think Barrero is a dunker.
Yeah, Royce is there
That's pretty good.
having some, I don't know,
That's
just
a really
having
good
some
Royce.
coffee.
Clubhouse or something?
No,
or?
Isn't it? I think it's at like the Minneapolis Club.
Well, it used to be downtown Minneapolis, and now
That's a really good Royce.
That is good. I'm scared.
I love Royce.
So do I. Just like doing his voice.
I love Royce.
I'm very pro Royce. I just
Same.
like. But it's just like my AC/DC impression. I can only do it for about 2 minutes, or my voice is going to be shot for about 3 weeks. I don't know how he talks like that constantly.
Yeah.
God, he cracks me up.
He's hilarious.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he's the best.
He is.
He'll call me. Like one time he wrote a story ripping Fleck, and he called me and he goes, I can't do the voice, but he's like, hey, do you care if I put your name in this? And I'm like, no. He's like, all right, I'll call you back. He's very Dark Star-like, but yeah.
And it was basically just, you said what?
I don't know. It was something about...
You're disappointed in the program?
I think he just referenced me in it. And
About how you're the voice of the people?
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you represent a lot of people.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ever went to Dunkers or got invited to Dunkers and you were asked to give some kind of a speech, because I think there is some kind of a speech involved, right? Don't people talk at Dunkers?
I think so.
I think Rosie's done it like 1,000
Is
times.
Dunkers the club?
I don't know.
I think
spell it.
I think
Don't
like
know.
the donut. Dunkers.
That's how I always thought it was,
At
but
night?
I've never been asked either.
It's during the... It's like,
it's at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I think
Believe
it's like
so.
a breakfast. I think it's at the Minneapolis Club.
So
I
let's
think.
say whoever runs it calls up
Twin
Paul.
Cities Dunkers.
There you go.
Yeah,
Calls up
yeah.
Paul Meat Sauce Lambert and says, we want you to come by and
Speech,
wow 'em.
speech.
What
Now?
do you talk about?
I'd probably say, hey, it's an honor to be here. A lot of those people that right when I start talking that I've ripped would probably get up and leave, and I deserve that. And I'd go, thank you for including me in your club. I hope I don't have to like sacrifice anybody.
What if it's like an eyes wide shut thing where you guys are all technically going to get it on, but you'll all wear masks? Would
And
that
it's all
work?
dudes.
Well, you don't know. We don't know who's behind the masks.
Well, Rosie ain't going if
That's
there's
the fun
ladies
part.
involved.
Well, there's ladies too. Didn't you see the movie? Stanley
Nah, but-
Kubrick, man. Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise. Come on.
I think that's the movie that got him killed
Oh, no.
because there's too many secrets. He opened.
Got Stanley Kubrick killed?
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick's also the guy that directed the moon landing.
Man, you're into some weird stuff.
I'm not.
Full
I
of
get it
fun
all
facts.
From, I get it all from Randy.
This is why you're not invited to Dunkers.
I got details on that.
Okay, go ahead.
So you have to be obviously nominated by a current member of the Twin Cities Dunkers.
Well, I'm never getting in.
It's a sports-oriented organization, and our speakers are generally from the sports world. The initiation fee is $600. And then
What do you get?
dues
More
are
donuts?
$500 a year after.
For what?
Thereafter.
First picture on it is one of the first pictures
Is Rosie?
is Rosie.
Our meetings are at Interlochen Country Club in Edina.
Ooh,
Coffee at 7 a.m. and by Dunker rules will always end not later than 8:30 a.m. So
everybody can get to their 9 o'clock jobs because a lot of those guys are working 9 to 5.
Or a lot of them have 9 o'clock tea times.
Is it all dudes?
no, it's male or female.
Male or female?
The
okay.
next speakers, you're only allowed to go if you're a member. But on December 1st, Lou Nanny and Bob Motzko.
Heyo.
Sauce, if they invited you, would you pay the $600 and be a member? It's $500 a year too.
Well, here's the thing. I like being included. Mm-hmm. I
For
like
free,
being
though.
included in a club. If I was asked to be a member of the Dunkers, I would probably just put it on my guy Jake's tab at Interlochen and he'd pay for it. No, I'd probably pay for it. Yeah.
Bad news.
Why? I'd want to be included. I like being included.
Well, nomination does not automatically result in membership.
There's a vote?
Membership is limited to 350. New members are accepted as openings occur. And the list of
350?
nominees is always longer than the openings that are available to be filled.
PA has spoken there.
All right, so but here, if everything Zach said is accurate, and I believe him because he's reading left to right, top to bottom, there's 350 people tops. You have to wait for somebody to not renew or die.
Well, here's the other thing.
Then you can get asked.
Here's the other thing. It's at Interlaken, which a lot of the poll lads are at Interlaken.
So they're not voting you in.
I have zero shot.
Yep.
No.
So PJ's there. The poll lads are there. Ben Stiller probably is there.
Yeah, Ben Stiller.
Oh, man. Well, you
Rosie.
See, one of the things that it says, though,
Rosie likes me.
You have to, include your full name, employer, title, all that. Community/sports involvement.
Yeah, what do you do with with sports? You're on KFAN. You're in the sports world.
I know the pulse.
But what do you do with the community?
Ooh.
Maybe you can just pay more than $600.
Here's some examples, Sauce.
What about MLB The Show? Does that count?
No,
as
that's in your
community work?
house.
Oh, okay.
Joe Smith, he is the president of the Helpful Seniors Council.
He probably hates me.
He's a volunteer at Meals on Wheels.
Oh, I get lunch with my dad. He's 87. Does that count?
My dad's 75. I text him.
Yeah, we talk to old people.
Yeah.
He's a member of the Boys Club of Minneapolis.
No comment.
Good for Joe Smith. I think that might be just an example, but yeah. Good luck with that.
I mean, Julia, you were in the sports world. How come you've never been asked?
I've never even heard of this.
Yeah,
same.
It's a lot of dudes.
I don't
Maybe it's
think
because I'm a lady.
No, I don't think
And
I
I'm
ever really heard of it
younger.
until Rosie used to skip out on our show because he would say, "I'm speaking at Dunkers next week, so I'm not going to be here on a Wednesday or whatever." We're like, oh, okay, whatever that means. And I always just thought it was donuts. Never asked.
Yeah.
I had so little interest. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Bring us donuts
Rose.
next time.
It's like service league.
Oh, cool.
Are there donuts, or we just keep keep hammering the
gotta
point?
be food.
There's got to be food.
Oh, no, there's donuts. And
There better be.
Probably
year,
a bunch of stuff there.
every year there's a head coach that I think determines who the speeches are. So Bob Hagan was one many years ago.
I think he's a member.
2013, he was the head coach of the 2013 or the 65th season of Twin Cities Dunkers.
All right, well, Hagen kicks ass. I'll have to ask him how this thing works.
Oh, Bill Robertson.
I'll text Hagen later and just go,
Yeah.
give me all the Rosie Dunkers stories.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of women who are head coaches here.
My guy John Randall spoke there. If he's a member there, he'll vote for me. He loves me.
You don't make John Randall pay $600 to get in. You just let him do whatever he wants.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
vote for
cooler
me.
than anybody in that club anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised Rosie wasn't a head coach at one point. Pat Miles was.
Okay, so they're named the head coach.
Right, because
I was like, Bob
Yeah,
Hagan.
what?
Yeah.
He's
No.
never a head coach.
Hagen was the head coach of the NXS fan club.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. All right.
Position of the Dunkers head coach is the member that presides at all meetings and is responsible for scheduling speakers. Only twice in Dunkers history has a member served 2 tours as head coach. That, of course, was Dave St. Peter and Jerry Brockert.
Oh, yeah. The first guy in voting for me. Rosie has spoken there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Wow.
About what?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
That is my next question. Like, what's this speech about?
No idea. There's some huge names that have spoken at
Go
that.
on.
Yeah, I was looking at the speakers. I was like, wow.
Like who?
Well, like Joe Sensor, Paul Tagliabue.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Which
Robert Smith. I'm already in the S's, so. Terry Steinbach, George Steinbrenner spoke there twice.
Wow.
That's got to
Is
be a
this something
Sid
where
connection.
I'm going to get killed when I leave because I'm not supposed to be
The
saying this?
sports Illuminati in Minneapolis? I don't
publicly
think so.
available.
Wally Zerbiak?
You are in the S's.
I got a
Simone Augustus.
quick summary of Mark Rosen's speech.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
From 2019.
Do you have
It's
audio of it?
How to get out of your bets.
Do you have any audio of it?
Yeah, here, let me actually, there we go. It's taking time to load.
I just sent it to you. See if you can play it.
You know, the quote head coach bit, right? You're the head coach of Dunkers and you can serve 2 terms and this and that. Is there anything like, good for me, right? HOA in my neighborhood, right? working on an HOA board sounds like an absolute freaking nightmare.
I think Creasel's does his.
Because if you care about your neighborhood and you want to make sure everything's up and on the up and up, it's like, I totally get it. Somebody has to do it.
But you've got to care so much.
But I don't care enough.
Yeah. Why would
I don't
you?
care at all, let alone enough.
Why would you?
Right.
Like,
I don't want to go
perfect
to
job
meetings.
for a Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go to meetings. I don't want to argue with other people I don't know in the neighborhood.
You don't want to leave your house.
I don't want to leave my house for fun, let alone for bookkeeping or arguing. Right? I'm leaving the house for what? 3 reasons. Poker, work,
strip club,
and Target.
Yep.
Strip club.
Here's a little snippet.
Oh, you
I
have
love hanging out in the maternity ward.
Why did he say that?
I don't know why he said that.
Well, he was there for the birth of Carly's
That's a true
son.
story.
Man, we're really leaning in hard on Rosie this morning. Let's give the guy a break.
He ain't listening.
He's at the Dunkers right now, waiting to speak. Front page sports after this. Power to your morning show on the Fan.
The Fan. It's a wild Wednesday here on KFAN, and we're taking your talkbacks for tickets all day long. It's a talkback feature in the iHeartRadio app. Tell us who you think is the most important player currently on the roster. Send us your talkbacks until 5 p.m. for your chance to score tickets to tonight's game against the Carolina Hurricanes. Full info at KFAN.com, keyword contests. We can do a game ticket giveaway for a game tonight because the game doesn't start for another 15 hours.
About 8:55, right?
Brutal.
Puck drop about 8:55 tonight.
Like that.
That's insane.
Yeah,
so much for that 10:20 sports hit, right, Julia?
Yeah.
That ain't happening. That game is not even going to be over.
Here's an update.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be close to over, but it ain't going to be over.
Oh,
it's not gonna be
good
over.
first intermission update by that point.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's do front page sports. Let's
No,
learn.
let's not. All right.
Relax. Time now for Front Page Sports. Presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, you can get Celsius at Holiday. That's all the time. But for a limited time, 2 for $5. Mix and match any flavors you want. Who cares how obscure or random you want to go? That's your choice. Drink whatever you want. But there's a whole bunch of varieties of Celsius. Again, don't know what the plural is yet. Celsius,
Celsius, right? It's got to be Celsius.
Either way, at least get 2 for $5 for a limited time with our friends at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday. I have a whole bunch of sports in my notes today, but none of them are super pressing. Like, they're all on the 0 to 10 scale. These are all like 4s. You know, we don't have like a giant...
like to be talked about.
Okay, well... Sauce, pick a number 1 through 12.
3.
Gopher football is at Northwestern on Saturday at Wrigley Field, though.
Wow.
At 11 a.m. right here on the Fan. The Gophers are 6-4, 0-4 on the road.
Wow, what an accomplishment.
Northwestern, you're never going to Dunkers. Northwestern is 5-5, 3-4 in the Big Ten. On DraftKings, Northwestern is a 3.5-point favorite. The over-under is 40.5. That seems a little low, but we'll see. If you like the money line, the Gophers are just straight up plus 150. Northwestern minus 180.
Yeah, the Gophers should win. It's going to be, I think there'll be a lot of people from Minnesota that are going. I think Tommy's going. So it should be a fun environment to play.
You've been there, right? You've been to Wrigley, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've never
Wrigley's
been there.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I've never been either.
Oh, it's outstanding.
I mean,
the whole
it looks
bit
awesome.
is cool. My sister-in-law lives in the area.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
I don't
man.
like
Yeah.
baseball, but I love Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah. So does my sister. She loves that.
Sure. What does she call it again?
Wookie's ears.
Yeah, Wookie's ears.
Yeah.
Julia, you have not been to Wrigley Field?
I've never been. I've
You
only
like
been
baseball?
to Chicago once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
And that was a few weeks ago.
Hang on. Must have been just fun related. It wasn't for sports, was it?
No. It was just for fun.
Okay, I was going to say, because we just played the Bears.
It
but
was the
Bears game was like 2 months
bye
ago.
week. It was a bye week.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Tommy's favorite week of the season.
That's most weeks for him. What'd you do in Chicago?
One of my best friends works at NBC Chicago, so went with one of my best. You know Shay. You guys met Shay.
Yeah, we met her at the State Fair.
So Shay and I went to Chicago and visited my friend Jess, and basically we just hung out, ate really good food, and watched a lot of football. the whole weekend.
I have not been in Chicago since I've been an adult. I was there a billion times when I was a kid because my dad was born and grew up in Chicago. So my grandparents were in Chicago. Spent a lot of time there from 0 to 12.
Didn't you? Yeah.
Go on.
Didn't you once get on a flight where you went to New York and your family went to Miami? Didn't that happen to you once?
Oh, and then you had to go to your aunt and uncle's house when it was being renovated.
I mean, all of that sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
But I
That's
really
another-
should go. I drove through Chicago this year to get to Michigan, but I'd never stopped. Have not
Chicago's
gone back.
fun, man.
That's what everybody says. I know it's the murder capital of the U.S., but
Yeah.
what city isn't at this point?
Yeah. Go
You know?
to Wrigley. You got to go to Wrigley at least once. Take your
Yeah,
old
I wanna
man.
go.
He'd love it.
Who?
Wouldn't your old man like it?
Oh, he's been there probably a million times.
It's
I
a
doubt
fun
he's
thing.
been there in 65 plus years, though.
So in 2009, I got laid off.
Oh, my God.
Great time here.
Oh, the best.
Yeah. And
What a great bit that was.
like 3 months later, the Twins were playing the Cubs in Wrigley, and I was hammered. That severance is going to a lot of booze. And was there, and Tim, Hyde, Barb, and Guardsy were all there as well.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What a party.
Yeah.
Julia, pick a number 1 through 12.
8.
Oh, what good timing for you. The college football playoff rankings are out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go through this. I have a lot of questions for you about this, actually. Number 1 is Ohio State. That shocks no one. Number 2 continues to be Indiana. Number 3, Texas A&M. What an unbelievable game that was. Number 4, Georgia. Number 5, Texas Tech. Number 6, Ole Miss. What was Texas A&M down? Wasn't it like, was that the 31-3 or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
31
and they came back and
30,
won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was at half. It was 31.
Something like that. Texas Tech 5, Ole Miss 6, Oregon, who just beat the Gophers badly, is 7th. Oklahoma 8, Notre Dame 9, Alabama 10. That's Julia's squad. BYU 11, and Utah 12. Kalen DeBoer of Alabama, early in the year was already having rumors thrown at him that people wanted him out of Alabama.
Oh, that's typical Alabama,
Yeah,
though, right?
but then all they did after that was just win and win pretty
Yep.
convincingly, and then they
Yep.
stumbled last week and they
Yeah,
dropped to 10. But
Yep.
how do you feel about your squad? And also, how do you when you cheer for Minnesota sports teams, the Wolves, the Wild, the Twins, and the Vikings specifically? None of us are the evil empire because
Right,
we've historically been losers. When you cheer for the Alabama Crimson Tide or the New York Yankees or the Los Angeles Lakers or the Dallas Cowboys, most
Notre
people are
Dame.
like, well, you're cheering for the evil empire. Like,
Yeah.
Is it kind of fun to be the villain?
Yes.
It is?
It's so much fun.
Is it really?
Oh my God. It's so, the part that's not fun is because I'm from Arkansas. So I grew up an Arkansas fan, unfortunately. It was horrible. Which is one of the reasons I went to Alabama, because I tell everybody I had to go be a winner somewhere, because I grew up an Arkansas fan and a Cowboys fan, and not during Cowboys fun times, during all the bad stuff that's been going on. And so I went to Alabama. The only bad part is when we would like lose in the Iron Bowl or something, and my hometown friends, I don't really keep up with them, would text and they'd be like, "Oh, roll Tide, you guys lost to Auburn." I'm like, you go to Arkansas. Like why are you talking to me at all? That's the part where I would get like really irritated. But for the most part, yeah, I'm just like, okay.
Right.
I'm a spoiled brat, yes.
The rest of us get very lucky if we go anywhere. You
Right.
guys have no margin for error without getting ripped. You have
Yes.
to dominate or
Yeah.
you get ripped.
Well, and that's like, I don't know if you guys saw Mac Jones talking a few weeks ago in one of his pressers. He was like, yeah, it's just like the NFL is harder for me because I remember being like really mad in college when we wouldn't win by a huge margin, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about already, Cooper Flagg's already mentioned, like, he's not used to losing. He
Yeah.
didn't lose essentially. I don't know if he lost at all in high school. I don't know how many games he lost in high school, but
Yep.
they barely lost to Duke. And now he's going like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Right? 4-11 start or whatever.
I'm
the
waiting
math is.
for JJ McCarthy to say something similar to you. I mean, they kind of asked him about it, but.
As you just referenced 45 minutes ago, it's a sensitive time around here for JJ McCarthy fans, specifically
Yeah.
Zach Halverson, because the dream is already up and running.
Mm-hmm.
And if the dream ends way before he wants it to end, which for him is about the next 20 years,
Yeah.
it's going to be hard around here. Because I thought Zach had, the yellow brick road from here until about 2045.
Yeah.
Now it might be over by 2027. We'll see.
Yeah. Or
TBD.
January 2nd, 2026.
You know how we live in a black and white world.
Yes. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What?
And most of the time it's just gray. And I think, tell me if you guys think this is a good sports take.
Sure.
You like sports takes.
I love them.
So, like, I think if you hooked every Vikings fan up to a lie detector test and said, does JJ have it? Like, is this the guy? And your three options were, he absolutely is the guy, I'm not quite sure he's the guy, or he definitely is not the guy, right? If those are your three options. I think if you hooked up almost every Vikings fan to a lie detector test, I think most people would say, I'm not quite sure he's the guy, right? They'd be in the middle.
Yeah.
But let's say that option was completely eliminated and you had to say, I'm betting my house he's like a Hall of Fame level quarterback, or at least a potential Pro Bowl quarterback, or bust. And you had to be right. Do you go all in on he's got it and I believe it, or I would heavily bet that he does not have it? If you have
People
to pick one of the two extremes, which, how about you personally and then the masses? Because right now the masses are leaning heavily towards this isn't going to work. This is Ponder 2.0.
I don't think you, like, I have a strong opinion on it because I like to be knee jerk about it. And I like posting that picture of Ponder, and then the second he rebounded, I posted a picture of Tom Brady.
I saw that.
But I just think you can't be 100% sure when you can lead the team down the field like he did and look like an all-pro.
Yeah, the clutch gene.
The clutch gene.
That's what we talked about on Monday while you were gone, is you have to give him that. Even if you're like, man, what is wrong with him? He does have that, like, winning vibe to him. He just can't do it for 60 yet.
If he could do it for the full game, he'd be an all-pro, right? But there's moments where, like, maybe the mechanics aren't there. Maybe there's still a little bit of, like, knee issue. But, like, when he doesn't have it, it's not good. So when he's got it, you're in good shape.
So, again, you have the right to change. And, again, the world is gray. But I'm asking you on November 19th at 6:20 in the morning to be black or white. If you had to be right, do you go all in on him being good or a bust?
Good question.
Thanks.
I think you have to see it if you're going to bet your whole house on it. You haven't seen it yet.
Well said. See?
So, yeah.
I like Julia's logic. It's not there yet. If you had to be right, I would lean towards bust as well.
Yeah.
I think the answer's in the middle, but again,
is it fair to say that?
No, but
he started 5 games.
Sure. And we can all throw out stats that, Aikman did this and Peyton Manning did that, but the truth is, so did
J.P. Losman.
Sure, there's a name.
What did Jamarcus Russell do?
Right, he probably sucked in his first 5 too. So it's almost like when you reference that he's going to be good or he's going to be bad, you're saying that things are possible.
Because it's not always doom. It's not always the end, right? That you don't lead the team down the field when you have to. Your tight end drops the football. You got to make a 4th down. He completes that pass. But some of the misses you don't get booed at home if you're electric all the time, right? We just got to see it. But Zacho has brought up a couple times. Nobody thought they'd win in Detroit, and they went in there and won, right? No one is going to pick them to beat Green Bay. Nobody. Maybe Zach.
Yeah, let's do it.
But there's been enough glimmer of hope with this kid, and he's made some high-level elite, and I say kid because he's very young still. He's 22?
Yeah, I don't like
23.
I don't like when you refer to him as a kid, though.
Yeah, I'm in my sports talk voice.
Yeah, he's not on a list yet.
But I mean, he's shown enough glimmers of hope that the knee jerk, the negativity that we just is. You want to talk about Twitter? My God, how just evil it was on Sunday. It's like I get it. There's a lot of frustration, but also there's a lot of good to come out of that as well. And if he can develop this year,
look at all the optimism
and put together a good campaign and just keep getting better. There's so many examples. Yes, there are the bad ones, but there are plenty of good ones where you let a kid develop. We did this constant, like whether it was Kirk or Sam or whoever. this constant like picking up a quarterback later in their career, and we talked about that might be a better route moving forward. But if you're going to draft a quarterback and you want to talk about how you want to develop him, and he's been in the system for a couple of years now, there's growing pains that are necessary. Let's get through this year. I get it. It sucks, but we still have plenty of time of JJ's prime, and Justin Jefferson will be a good player for many years to come. Let's just give it a second, please. Just
Sauce your hands up.
If we had a Russell Wilson type backup, do you think they would have benched him?
Like even a healthy Carson Wentz?
Yeah.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
No.
This past Sunday or this upcoming Sunday?
No, the past Sunday.
Past Sunday?
No.
You're going to let the kid play. You have to.
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
What's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Although Zachary's got a nice little backup plan because he likes Brosmer, too.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of
How
Brosmer.
can you not be? What if the kid can sling it?
Yeah.
You got to
Sauce.
diversify your assets.
When you
Yeah,
were
well
sitting
said.
in Circa on Sunday,
Yes, sir.
did they have, I assume since all the games were going, they didn't have the audio of the Vikings game?
No, they did that for maybe 5 to 10 minutes at halftime of one of the games.
Because Brady multiple times during the game said what you've been saying for weeks, which is like McCarthy has to learn to take the fastball off.
Yeah.
That it can't be the fastball every time.
Yeah,
Once in a while it has to be, but it can't be every throw.
Brady's first game, I think he said you don't have to hit driver every time.
Yeah.
You got to hit all the clubs in your bag. You have to hit.
But I know he's a Michigan guy and he's defending his guy,
Yeah.
but he said that can be learned. He's like, they got to teach him to take the fastball off.
He likes throwing the fastball.
He really, really does. We like doing What Really Matters. That'll be next. I'll go through some scores and some stats. We'll react to that, and then Sauce will change your life with something else that has nothing to do with sports. Julia Daniels is here from KARE 11. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
It's the Black Friday tradition you will not want to miss. The Power Trip Morning Show live at Mall of America. We got the initials game. We got laughs.
Money to be given away.
Your chance to secure
Hell yeah.
holiday. Do you just want to read it, Corey? You go
Sure.
right ahead.
Hogs Daddy will be there.
Yeah, the short of it is a week from this Friday at Mall of America, 7 to 9. Normal Power Trip Morning Show. Marnie Gellner will be there. Mark Parrish will be there.
Dusty
We'll do the show
Cowtown.
7 to 9 and celebrate our 24th birthday. 1 year left in the Rose Zone. But at 8:15 on Black Friday, the four of you who normally play initials will draw names from the crowd and pair you up with a representative. You'll represent somebody from the crowd. And if you win, your Rube wins $1,000. And then the other three, just for being drawn, get $250. So that's pretty cool.
Sweet.
And then just somebody in the crowd also will get randomly drawn and win $250. So if you want some shopping money, come on down and watch the Power Trip Morning Show and you have a shot to win.
That's greasy.
And of course, also the jackpot this Friday is $104,000. So if it doesn't go off this Friday, then on Black Friday it'll be $104,500. That's nuts.
Yeah. That's insane.
I really want it to go off now that it's six figures.
Yeah.
When it was in the 90s, all of us were kind of secretly, and sometimes on the air being
Tommy
like, man, I just don't
Goldblum
want
had
it to go off until it gets to 100K. Now that it's hit 100K, let's go.
Yeah.
Somebody just freaking say it. Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Let's get it over with. Let's give some money away and start the clock back at zero. Or technically $500. What really matters is scores and stats around the world of sports. In between, Sauce changes your life with something else. Ready?
But yes, sir.
Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers does not need surgery on his wrist, according to Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. He does have a fracture on his non-throwing wrist, and he's not even necessarily out of this week's game. His status is unclear. It'll be determined later in the week, but Mike Tomlin did not rule him out for Sunday versus Chicago. He said it basically comes down to pain and how are they going to stabilize it? How functional can he be? It's his non-throwing wrist. But they're going to figure it out, and he might not even miss any time. We'll see.
Wow.
How about this for a stat? Julia, you just mentioned you were recently in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Bears on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
In Aaron Rodgers' career, this will, if he plays, this would be game 30. He has played the Bears 29 times in his career. How many of those 29, Julia, we'll start with you. How many of those 29 has Aaron Rodgers won?
I'm going to go 20.
Sauce.
24.
Nailed it.
24?
Kid's good, man.
Wow.
24-5 all time against the Bears.
That's
Yikes.
crazy.
Yeah, that's why he owns the Bears.
Sure does. What really matters, though, is this.
Thank you. Hot
You're
water
welcome.
can turn into ice faster than cold water.
Yeah, that's something I learned in middle school.
I did.
And I totally understood why that happens. And now if you gave me $1 million, I couldn't guess.
I never learned this, but I grew up in
didn't
Arkansas.
Yeah. Isn't that like the worst schools in America?
It's
be
one
close.
of them.
Yeah.
I think we were 49th when I was there, but I think Oklahoma's 49th now.
Do you feel educational
Dumb?
gaps in your own life? Or you're like, I wish, well, you just said, I wish I would have learned that in science, but do you feel like, give me, what does Arkansas struggle with when it comes to schools the most? Reading, math, science, all of the above?
All of the above.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, well, here's what I'll say.
Do you know all 26 letters?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic.
I know, but that's thanks to my mom. I will say we had some Teach for America teachers that came in when I was in high school. You guys know what that is?
No.
Teach for America, they are really talented teachers that go out to underdeveloped places in high schools and things like that. And they actually teach the kids what they're supposed to know. So all my AP classes, I did pass a few AP tests in high school. And my AP classes, a lot of them were taught by Teach for America teachers. So in high school, I finally started to learn some stuff.
You guys played catch up.
Yeah, everything was a breeze before that. I was like, wow, everybody's so worried about school all the time. Got straight A's.
You're like a sophomore. You're like, adding is easy.
Yeah. I got to AP Calc and I was like, what?
Yeah. Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
Sauce didn't take a backpack to senior year of high school. Look where he is.
Nice.
Yep. I was there to have lunch and talk to the ladies. That was it.
I like it.
Yeah. No backpack. Yeah. I wasn't there to learn.
I did take AP Physics.
What?
And my
you, Corliss?
Not in high school. I took physics in college, but who cares? That was 25 years ago. I don't remember a thing about it.
my physics teacher was on Jeopardy 3 times and
Damn.
won twice. So she is a smart lady. I did grow up with her.
My nephew's an astrophysicist. He's at Penn State. He's a savant. Your hands up.
Julia's physics teacher, Woodhawk.
You said it was a female?
Yes.
Then yes, that was the only
She played the
prerequisite.
French horn as well.
Oh, yeah. Then he would.
I mean-
yeah, he would.
Okay. Is it my turn?
I have no idea.
The Wolves host Washington tonight at 7 o'clock. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA at 1-12. Again, the Pacers somehow are worse, unless they played last night. But as of yesterday, they were 1-13. I didn't see if the Pacers played. I think you guys all know this. Actually, hang on. I know Sauce knows this and Zach knows this because we talked about this yesterday. But Julie, I'm going to put you in the corner. I'm going to test you.
Okay.
You said, hey, the Wolves are on KARE 11 once in a while, right?
Yes.
The Wolves are 9-5. What is their record this year against teams with winning records? Teams with winning records. What is the
They're
Wolves'
9-5.
record?
I don't know what their record is against
2 and
winning
4.
teams.
Zachary guesses 2-4.
I feel like they've played a lot of bad teams.
They have played a lot of bad teams. I don't know what their record is versus winning teams.
Sauce?
Aren't they winless?
They are 0-5.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
All 9 wins have come against teams with losing records.
Yeah,
they
the
are
Jazz.
0-2 against the Nuggets, 0-2 against the Lakers, and 0-1 against the Knicks. Those
Hey,
are the 5 teams they've played.
But remember
with
when the
winning
Wolves
records.
would lose to the losing teams?
Exactly.
And then beat the winning ones?
Yeah, but now it's
But which
inverted.
would you rather have?
Now we're dominating the
Yeah.
bad teams, blowing them out by like 40, like
Yep.
the Jazz.
Yeah.
We're dominating the bad teams, struggling against the good ones. So 0-2 against Denver, 0-2 against the Lakers, 0-1 against Cat and the Knicks. But what really matters is this.
Platypuses sweat milk.
What?
Sweat what? Kemp's,
Milk.
They sweat Kemp's milk?
Kemp's milk,
And they lay eggs?
I guess.
Would you?
But they're a mammal, right?
No, don't.
Aren't they a mammal?
Yeah, they're a mammal.
Aren't they the only mammal that,
That
lays
lays
eggs?
eggs.
Yeah. Whoa. Yes, Hawkwood.
Sweat milk.
Oh, yeah.
The Vikings are at Green Bay Sunday at noon right here on the Fan. You're home for Minnesota Vikings football. The Vikings are 4-6. Green Bay is 6-3-1. On DraftKings, the Packers are 6.5-point favorites. The over-under is 40.5, which, the same over-under as the Gopher Northwestern game, 40.5. What game do you like the over in more? Gophers Northwestern or Vikings Packers?
Vikings Packers.
Same. Isn't it fun when we agree?
Yeah, it is fun.
It's not super often.
No.
What really matters, though, is this.
Bees can fly higher than Mount Everest.
Yeah, we've talked about that one in the past. I remember this one.
What? How do they breathe up there?
Yeah, how do they not freeze to death?
Correct.
That too. How long is a bee's lifespan?
Good question.
Before you look it up, how long would you guess? Guess first and then look it up.
Only about like a month.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
I'm going to give it
a
4
year?
months.
I'll say a year.
I'll give it summertime.
It'd suck to be a queen bee and have a lifespan less than a year. Wouldn't you want to just have a reign of terror? You're the queen. You live for 3 months. Who cares? Right? It better be 39 years if you're the queen. Everybody else dies after 3 months.
A bee's lifespan, a queen bee can live for 1 to 5 years. Worker bees live for about 6 weeks in the summer.
All right, so I kind of had it right. If the queen bee's 5 years,
Man.
worker bees are 6 weeks. They work their asses off while the queen's doing nothing.
6 weeks.
Dude, but isn't that proof that if you really, 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 really work hard, you're going to die young anyway? It's better to be lazy and be the queen.
Yeah.
She's
I mean,
not doing
always. Is the queen the one that lays all the eggs?
I don't know.
No idea.
I mean, probably.
Isn't she the mom of all of them?
I don't know.
No, I don't. Maybe.
What do I look like? An
I
apurist?
think so, yeah. Because, like,
Isn't that her job?
if you got a bad
Birth
queen,
and babies?
like, the rest of the worker bees are going to be bad, too. I've seen some bee videos on YouTube.
All right.
It's very
Arkansas.
fascinating.
Oh, great. Now we're talking about it so much that it's going to be in my Instagram algorithm.
Yep,
it's going to be
same.
queen bee, adult films.
Can I come over and watch?
Sure you can, Rosie. It's on your algorithm, too, I promise
Getting
you.
out of that hole and then eventually going in to score.
Rosie, take
All
a
right.
deep breath.
More of what really matters after this. Julia Daniels from KARE 11 is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
Join KFAN's Corey Cove this Friday at B52s in Lakeville for Coors Light Hockey Night. Drop by starting at 6 o'clock to catch Minnesota take on Pittsburgh. Enjoy ice-cold Coors Light specials and play trivia for your chance to win great prizes, including sweet tickets to a game in January. Get the full details now at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
All right, more of what really matters, scores and stats around the world of sports. Also change your life with something else. Sauce, you'll love this because we are not ESPN Radio.
No.
But I have 2 separate LeBron stories.
Oh, God.
Do you want option A or option B?
B.
LeBron made his season debut last night with the Los Angeles Lakers, so this is officially a league record 23rd season, right? Extending the record. 23 seasons now for LeBron he's played. Last night, 11 points, 12 assists, 3 rebounds. He played 30 minutes. The Lakers scored a season high in points, 140 to 126 over the Jazz. 40 years old. He missed the first 14 games because of sciatica, which is that nerve issue that's affected his lower back. But he's back. LeBron is back.
That.
Oh, my little Seam Bear's got sciatica? That's too bad. What really matters is this.
I wonder if any of you know the answer to this. Cap'n Crunch's full name is?
Captain Crunch.
No.
He has a last
I
name?
didn't realize he had a full name.
His last name is Crunch. He has 2 names.
What does his first name start?
Captain.
So it's just Captain and then his first name and then his last name?
No.
There's 2
It's just
names
the
in
first-
between Captain and Crunch?
Yeah.
What?
Is it guessable at all?
James
Probably not.
Earl.
It's Horatio Magellan.
The
No,
Magellan
it's
part makes sense.
Yeah.
What's the Horatio
Why?
reference? Is
No
that some
idea.
kind of explorer that I'm not familiar with?
I thought you would know this.
Horatio.
No.
I thought he would be a initials thing.
Yeah. So no, like if you rang in and said Captain Crunch, I would say no. If
It's
Marnie said Captain Crunch, I would give it to her.
Horatio Nelson.
If Marnie rang in and said Horatio Sands, you'd go, yeah.
I love Horatio Sands. That guy kicks ass.
He's funny.
That is an initials game answer.
Horatio
Sands, yeah.
Nelson is a famous British naval officer.
All right, so that's probably it. So a couple of captains.
Well,
Horatio Magellan Crunch.
He was famous for the Napoleonic Wars.
he captains a ship called the Guppy. Was born on Crunch Island, a magical island in the Sea of Milk. While
Milk. It's Kemp's Milk.
With talking trees, crazy creatures, and a mountain, which of course is Mount Crunchmore, made out of Cap'n Crunch cereal. I don't know why you'd leave.
Right. Man, Cap'n Crunch whales.
What's the
I don't think
boat
I've
for?
ever eaten Captain Crunch.
It's pretty good.
Peanut butter crunch is the best.
Peanut butter crunch is good. There's like 80 versions.
So the Timberwolves mascot Crunch was named after Nestle Crunch. Yes,
Yeah,
no. There was a
I think
sponsorship
so.
back in the day. Was there not?
I would assume.
Am I
yeah.
imagining that in my head, or is that just the
No,
obvious answer?
I think you're correct.
I love Crunch.
Because if that's the same, especially after it's been in the freezer for like 6 days. But if that sponsorship has ended,
Yeah.
he just stuck around.
can we
It was named
transition?
after the Crunch Bar. Yeah.
Right.
guys-
So, but can we transition and then call Crunch the mascot Horatio Magellan Crunch?
Yeah, we
Call him
could,
Captain
yeah.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the jobs posted of mascot handlers on?
Mascot handlers?
Like they all have handlers.
Yeah, because so I did a bit for, I think it was like T-Mobile or something, like a year or two ago at the Mall of America, and
They have to be reeled
they're
in.
huge deals.
Yeah.
Like they have like their own people.
Yeah. They have, like,
Crunch was
a few handlers.
25 minutes late. Like, oh yeah. And we had to wait for him, and he was great. They're great at what they do, but yeah, they
I just remember one time I was at an event that it was a reading event that Rudy, Kat, I don't remember who else was there, but it was at an elementary school, and all these kids are sitting in this gym, and they're filling the entire gym. And, you know, it's a school gym that has a few basketball hoops, and Crunch, like, pulls himself on top of the rim, and he's standing on top of the rim. There's, like, children underneath him. And I'm
Yeah.
like, if this goes poorly...
No,
like,
he gets the physics. He took
A
AP
child's
physics in
gonna
Arkansas.
Yeah.
He gets it. He's
yeah,
fine.
from one of those fancy teachers.
Yeah, one of those teachers teaching America or whatever the hell they were called. I won't bore you with the whole story, Julie, because it's not that great. But, there's a human in there, right?
Right.
What?
And I
forget that
learned that
sometimes.
firsthand in my 20s because I got immediately friend zoned by the Timberwolves dancers, but I used to hang out with them a lot because I used to go to like 30 games a year. So I was friends with them. So we went downtown, and the guy who was Crunch at the time, great dude,
Yep.
we left the bar at bar close, and there were some gentlemen giving the Timberwolves dancers a little too much lip, if you will,
Yep.
right? Wouldn't quite get out of their safe space. And I watched the human version of Crunch matrix this dude. Two-hand push to his chest, and that I've never seen a guy fly farther from a push than Crunch launching this guy into a snowbank. And then a fight broke out, and like the bouncers from
my
across the street had to come over and break it up. And of course, I was like, "Come with me, girls, I'll save you."
Yeah.
And of course, come on, I'm not fighting. I'm like, "Get over here, get behind me, and then let's just run."
And you screamed and ran, and
I'm like, Crunch will save us.
Yeah, yeah.
Horatio Magellan Crunch will
he's
save
like
us.
an athlete.
Exactly. He was like
The
a
way
gymnast,
that
I
they
think.
Yeah.
He just launched this dude. It was awesome. Awesome.
whoa,
Yeah, there were some shootings probably
Wow.
afterwards.
What
But Crunch,
happened?
Crunch didn't shoot anybody.
jeez.
No. Also,
It felt like slow motion though. Just the full like flying backwards,
Rosie.
feet almost like horizontal to the ground. Just
No way.
awesome.
man.
Greasy.
Yeah, you got to be really athletic to be a lot of those.
You have to do, he does
mascots.
all that gymnastic stuff in that huge costume.
Can't be easy.
No.
Yeah.
I wonder if John Roethlisberger was ever a mascot.
Ben's brother?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right, LeBron James story number 2, just for sauce. What do you think of this, Saucy Saucerson? LeBron James says he is closing the door on the possibility of playing in the 2028 Olympics. When asked about if he's going to play in 28, he said, "You already know my answer. I'll be watching it."
Oh.
He will be 43 during the 2028 Olympics, so he claims it ain't happening. That's what he says. But, things can change. It's LeBron.
Yeah.
He claims it's not happening. However, Steph Curry will only be 40 by the 2028 Olympics. He's not completely shutting the door. He just says it's unlikely and, quote, "I highly doubt it." So Curry's saying, bet the house that I won't be there, but it's not 100%. LeBron's claiming he's going to be at home watching it.
Man, that would mean in 2028, Ant will be a starter on the...
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's prime Ant, too. And
Yeah.
already you could argue he should have been a starter last
that's
time.
sweet.
Although, didn't need him. They won it without him.
That's
right?
cool.
And Steph and LeBron were two of the big reasons why they won it.
Yeah.
But what really matters is this.
Ants don't have what?
A brain.
Nope.
I'm going to go ears.
Nope.
Eyes.
Nope.
Hearts.
Nope.
Brains.
Teeth.
Nope.
Genitals.
No, I don't know.
Ants don't have souls.
No.
Ants don't have a stomach.
No.
What do you need
Is
it
it
for?
internal? Something internal or
Yeah.
external?
Internal. Gross.
They don't have lungs. They don't have...
Yes, they don't have lungs.
They don't have lungs.
What? How do they breathe?
Any other guesses, Rosie?
The beaver.
Mark, gross.
I already guessed genitals.
Yeah.
They don't have lungs.
They do not. What?
The rim protector.
Enough.
Rosie.
Let's go to Dunkers.
Yeah.
Did not know
No
that.
lungs.
How about that?
Well, how? I don't.
Hello.
Police say that around $200,000 in property was stolen from the home of Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders during the Browns game on Sunday. 3 suspects in gloves and masks broke into his house. There's security footage on his camera. I hope you guys didn't read this. Julia, I'm a big fan of the movie Point Break.
Okay.
I've wanted to rob banks since I was 11 years old because I saw
He's not kidding.
Patrick Swayze do it.
Your heist.
Yeah, I want to be a part of the heist.
Yep.
Specifically banks, but whatever. I'll rob whatever I want, whether it's the Louvre or a bank. I don't care.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they really stepped it up.
I know. These guys, though, broke into the home of Shedeur Sanders while he was gone. A trend we've seen over the last handful of years of athletes' homes getting broken into while they're on the road playing sports and everybody knows where they are. Mm-hmm. They were in and out of the house in how long? How long were the suspects in Shedeur Sanders' home to steal $200K worth of property?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Zachary.
I'm going to go with 5, Corey.
5 minutes. Sauce.
90 seconds.
90 seconds. Right, even if he's gone, you should assume this is an athlete's home. He's got to have a security system, right?
Yeah, you can't dilly down.
Right, we got to get in and out because who knows how fast the police are going to respond. In fact,
Yeah.
a good heist team would know exactly the police response time.
Yeah.
And I would argue maybe set up a distraction, like start a fire on the other side of town. Just an idea. The answer's 12 minutes. They were in and out 12 minutes. That's longer than I would want to be in an athlete's home without thinking that the police are going to be notified by some security measure of some kind. But 12 minutes in and out.
Gee.
Wonder what they took. 200. I mean, I'm just thinking like you take one
gotta
watch and it's 200,000.
It's got to be jewelry, right? Watches, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not taking like a restoration hardware couch that's worth $9,000, right? You don't have time for that.
Right.
That's a long project.
No.
It's got to be a grab and go.
Yeah, man.
What really matters, though, is this.
The surface of the sun is around blank degrees Fahrenheit.
I mean, this number is so astronomical. I don't even know where to start.
Billion gajillion.
No, it's not as astronomical as you think.
I bet it's something like,
It's the very definition of astronomical.
Yeah, well said.
again, I feel like whatever number we say is going to be so.
It's okay.
I'm going to
Just
say
guess.
5,000.
I was in the 4,000 range, but now I don't feel like that's enough. But I'll say 4,200. I'll stick with my original vibe.
2,000 degrees.
4,000?
She said 5.
5.
10,000 degrees
All right,
Fahrenheit.
our guess wasn't bad.
No, not
in the
bad
big
at
scheme
all.
of things. It's not like we guessed 1.6
Yeah.
million degrees. We were in the thousands. That's the right idea.
Gajillion, gajillion.
Right.
Was I right?
Would you rather eat a deep fried mushroom or have part of the sun touch your arm?
Deep fried mushroom.
Deep fried mushroom.
It would burn your. They won't do it. Corey said he'd rather have a lit cigarette put on him than eat a deep fried mushroom.
You've never had one?
He
Never
doesn't
will.
eat any of that.
You don't like mushrooms?
Oh, man. We haven't talked enough, Julia. We don't have enough time to go
He's
through
never
this.
had a piece of pizza.
Name a food I probably have never had it.
You're like
Name one.
you're like a chicken tender and fries kind of guy.
Mark!
I'm not like a chicken tenders and fries kind of guy. I am a
my
chicken tenders
God.
and fries
Live a
kind of
little.
guy.
There's so much in the
I don't
world
have
to
a
try and
choice.
offer.
No, it's a.
You want to watch me projectile vomit like freaking Kermit on the Conan show?
I'm
No.
sure
Then
somebody
what?
does.
Name a food. Name a food. There's a 98% chance I've never
You
had
throw
it.
up at stuff?
Yeah.
You have bad gag reflex?
What about the book?
Yes, ma'am.
Rosie!
Like, I'm talking the most common.
Why?
Like, I've never had a hamburger, never had a hot
What?
dog, never had a piece of pizza.
Cheese quesadilla.
Never.
So you just like threw up over all these things or what? I'm confused.
Yeah, my childhood was pretty rough.
Oh, I'm
From a
sorry.
food perspective.
Oh,
A+ childhood. Perfect
your mom
childhood.
was a bad cook?
No, the opposite. My sister's completely normal. She's like a normal person.
Huh.
And my daughter's a freak too. She's
she doesn't like that?
95% like me.
What?
Oh yeah, it's genetic.
I bet you don't get blamed for that.
Nope.
Interesting.
Never my fault.
I'm the complete opposite. I'll try anything.
I wish I obviously wish I could do that. You
Yeah.
only live once. It'd be super nice to be able to try everything and travel and not have to worry about food. But nope, that is not the way it is.
Man, bummer.
And for the people that are like, well, why don't you just tough it out? Why don't you just do it? My body does not give me the choice. Anybody that's ever seen me try, I go stark whiter than this. And this is
Which is
as white as it gets.
Oh, yeah.
And
Rosie.
I will almost throw up before I even try the food that I'm thinking about trying.
Oh.
It's like I can already feel the vomit starting to bubble
You think it's
up.
like an OCD thing?
Oh, it's a psychological food disorder.
Yeah.
It's called ARFID. When I was younger, they didn't have a name for it. They just said, this kid's a freak, he'll grow out of it.
I was farting.
Now that my daughter's going through it, now they have a name for it. When I was 10 years old, they just thought it was like extreme picky eating.
Yeah.
Now there's a name for
So
it.
what do you eat every day?
But Rosie! Mark!
God, just do another speech at Dunkers. Man. We'll do the news in a second. More with Julia Daniels. We think Parker later. We think Audra later. Who knows? Text Abbott and tell Chad if you're going to be on the show later, Audra and Parker. Thanks.
Parker is here.
Well, still text Chad.
Yeah, text him.
Yeah, he likes human interaction. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.